My name is Kent Meschke. We have a turkey farm in Little Falls, Minnesota. We've been raising turkeys for over 40 years, and most of my life I've been active on the farm. We're a second-generation turkey farm. We produce light hens. We raise about 700,000 hens a year. Our number one priority is disease prevention, and we take many steps on our farm to prevent disease. We do controlled access to all of our buildings. We don't allow anybody in our buildings that doesn't work for us. We have very strict sanitation on our equipment going from building to building. Anything that goes from building to building is washed and disinfected prior to being used in a different building. If a bird was to become infected with avian influenza, it would be very apparent due to the signs of the bird. You can tell by how the birds act and how they're moving around, if they're feeling healthy, if they're not. We can check our birds, we can do tests to make sure that they aren't coming down with a bird flu or avian influenza. Prior to market, our flocks are tested for avian influenza. We do tracheal swabs, which is a PCR test that will detect if the birds had a current infection. And then we also do blood tests where we take serum samples and send them in. And that would detect if the flock ever had avian influenza in their whole life. So we have a very good monitoring system set up. Our farms, when we set them up originally, we made sure we had good setbacks from roads so we can avoid traffic of people and any other animals that may be traveling the road. We built our buildings on sites that aren't by wetlands or lakes, and we have a very good containment around our site. Nobody can come through and just drive by and visit the farm for no reason. We're set back off the road to prevent any unnecessary traffic. Our birds are raised in total confinement. That's a thing that's changed over the past. We used to raise birds outside, and they were exposed to wild birds and animals, and we've gone strictly to confined barns. And that way we can prevent any outside predators and wild birds from mingling with our birds, which could cause a major disease issue.